It's off the mark. And the Wyoming Cowboys have ended the Aztecs' 20-game win streak.
That was the scene last night as the Wyoming Cowboys defeated the top team in the conference, the number 5 team in America, the San Diego State Aztecs. As excited as the students are in Laramie, there's concern for the first time in months in San Diego. Let's bring in our insider, David Gascon. David, what went wrong for Steve Fisher's team, and what did they learn in the loss?
Shay, it was one of those events that was just the perfect storm for the Aztecs, the 5th-ranked team in the nation, as you mentioned. Going into Laramie, it was one of those events where it's a tough road trip just to go up there. The altitude probably got to them a little bit, but they shot under 40% from the field, hit 5 threes, 5 of 21 from long range, and they're under 60% from the free throw line. On top of that, they had 13 turnovers, and when you do that, you're giving the team, obviously, some extra possessions. Wyoming cashed in. They were over or near 58% from the field. They were fantastic from long range. I'm talking about Graybell. He had, a couple of big threes in that game. They were over 40% from long range. On top of that, they took care of the basketball, and they protected home court.
David, the Aztecs barely beat Boise State twice. They went into overtime with Utah State. Their strength of schedule is in the high 90s, but should people in Southern California hit the panic button?
I got to calm everybody down. I saw it last night on social media, Facebook and Twitter and some of these other blogs, that they shouldn't be the number 5 team in the nation. Keep in mind, they won 20 straight games. Their first 10 out of the gate in Mountain West Conference. That was a school record. And oh, by the way, they beat Creighton and Marquette on a neutral court. And they also went to Allen Fieldhouse and beat Kansas. One loss doesn't erase all of what they did this entire season. I can't believe the talk around the entire world and what this going on.
Set them straight, David. Finally, our bracket insider Jerry Palm at CBSSports.com predicts on 2 teams making the tournament from the conference. Can you make an argument for a third?
I could. Looking at the RPI for the entire conference, they're sitting at 10 right now. And if I had to pick one team, it would be UNLV. Why? Because the conference tournament's going to be in their backyard. They're 16-8 overall, 7-4 in the conference. They won at New Mexico. They just beat Boise. Now, they got smashed by Colorado State. But overall, they're playing good defensively. They're getting some good looks. And offensively, they got 4 players in double-digit scoring. If they can continue to improve as the season has gone on, don't forget they had a slow start. They're coming around. I expect them to be there at the end of the day.
All right, David Gascon, thanks so much for the time.
Thanks, Shay.
Sticking with the Aztecs now, Campus Insiders has your Mountain West matchups this Saturday, February 15th, starting with the women at noon Pacific when San Diego State takes on Air Force and San Jose State is at Wyoming at 1 p.m. Pacific. As for the men, Wyoming is at San Jose State at 2 p.m. and at 7 p.m. Pacific, Colorado will battle it out with Fresno State. Watch all the games only on CampusInsiders.com. That'll do it for this edition of Inside the Mountain West. I am Shay Pepler. We'll see you next time.